Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Thursday, February 8th. Greetings from Florida. Let's start with these indices, and you can see that the S&P did trade above its bullish level. The magnitude change here between the bullish and bearish is $6,250 a contract, and we have to be on guard because of the weakness of this gold for a possibility of a move back to the downside. Fundamentals are still strong. This is a market moving on concerns, and I don't look for another dramatic move to the downside. The issue, though, the next 2 days, very important to set the tone of confidence. And the NASDAQ market traded above the bullish level there. Magnitude change in that market is $6,620 a contract. Down here in the Dow, magnitude change there in that market is $5,825 a contract. And again, I'm not looking for dramatic moves down, but I'm looking for a sideways to slightly higher move back to the upside. Japan will actually determine, or I should say Asia will determine the tone we can expect. The euro, no, even though I think that was a bullish setup, and that's what I said, we're still seeing continued selling here to the downside in that market. And if we look down here at Bitcoin, Bitcoin did trade above its bullish level, and the magnitude change between that bearish and bullish level in that market is $26,450 a contract. I do look for some follow through to the upside, but I'm skeptical because of the regulator and different countries' attitude towards this market. I think may have a longer term impact to the downside. But let's move on. And let's take a look at what happened with interest rates. I like the action that we're seeing, and I do look for continued weakness in this 10-year note. The gold market, stronger dollar, low inflation, it just doesn't have a reason to rally. So we're seeing continued weakness in that market, and I think that is to be expected. Crude oil, we're now producing over 10 million barrels a day. That's a biggie because we're now producing more than Saudi Arabia, and we're going to be catching up with Russia. The estimates are by November in terms of production. So we are seeing some weakness coming into that market. By the way, when it traded above the bullish level there, the magnitude change between that bearish and bullish level is $900 a contract. And over here in soybeans, we've made new highs on selling, and I do look for further movement to the downside in that market. And that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me. Look forward to being with you again tomorrow. In the meantime, take care.